This guy's got nothing to lose.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands.
But you don't think I could beat him?
Wow. Man, if that look didn't say something right there, you could even look him in the eye. We were in Anaheim last week, and we did not get a chance to do a show on the day that Creed 2 came out, the trailer for it. Martin did not see the Creed 2 trailer, and you loved Creed, right?
I did.
Yes.
Loved it.
Yes, and a lot of us said, man, you know, this movie is so good. It took Rocky back to where it needed to be, back to the heart, soul, and human emotion. You know, back when Stallone was getting ready to fight aliens and everything, you know. It was like, no, bring it down some now, bring it down. So that's why a lot of people saying, man, do we really need a Creed 2? I mean, I would love to see the further adventures of Baby Creed, but
I mean, I feel like we don't need it because even Creed, I was like, I don't know about this, and then it blew me away. So unless he's gonna fight the son of Mr. T,
oh, Martin, you might be kind of close. Hey, Martin, you know what?
or Ivan Drago.
Martin, you know what?
He talking shit to his girl.
Yeah.
Don't give it the real man.
Little Lang, yeah, talking to his daughter. Hey, woman. Hey, bitch. Hey.
You 5 years old, man. Stop.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a 5-year-old. You want a real man? Come on home with me.
You got gold chains and shit.
Come back to the crib with me. No, it's actually a baby crib. Come on. Well, Martin, I'm not saying anymore. Let's go ahead and watch this trailer for Creed 2, and you might be getting your wish.
This guy's got nothing to lose.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands.
But you don't think I could beat him?
Wow. Man, if that look didn't say something right there, you could even look him in the eye. He said, he's like, I think this pigeon on this light post can beat him better than you can.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Martin.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Drago.
Okay. All right.
I got royalty inside my DNA.
Shit. Okay, Martin.
All right.
I kind of did some of this on Twitch, but I'll do it again right now with you. What do you think?
All right. Well, I did. It is basically what I was saying. He's got to fight the son of Mr. T or Ivan Drago, and it got that. And the Russians really have been coming up in the sport of boxing.
Okay, so this makes sense then.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what, Martin? I'm glad you put it that way because for me, and let me go ahead and find this. I had this up last time.
But you had Klitschko for so long. Ukrainian.
Now, here's the thing with Ivan Drago, because I said this before. I don't mind that they're bringing in the Russians in on this, because it makes sense what you said. My whole thing with Ivan Drago, and we said this on Twitch when we were talking about it. Ivan Drago, now that's the installment where the Rocky series started to get kind of silly.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
That's the one where it truly became a parody of itself.
Exactly, because Ivan Drago, I've said this. Ivan Drago is not a human being. Ivan Drago is a super villain.
Yeah,
he's a
steroid monster.
Yeah, he's a video game boss.
Yeah,
you know,
he's a Terminator.
Yeah, he's a Terminator, man.
And people joke about it, but yeah, you go back and watch Rocky IV, and it is 70% montages.
Yo, yeah. Him in the woods and all that shit. Like, gotta get back to basics. Motherfucker, you a millionaire. You go to the goddamn gym. It's like, but they try to have the juxtaposition of Ivan Drago in a gym and Rocky running up the stairs with a big old piece of wood. It's like, did you just have a private plane bring you over here?
Yeah.
And let's not forget Brigitte Nielsen was in it too.
Right.
Well, that's, you know what,
that's
one of the
right
things
there.
that worked with that is like, while this dude was, while Ivan Drago was a guy that had all the technology in the world to make him what he is, Stallone said, and I thought that made sense in that movie. He's like, you know what? I can afford to have all the technology he has, but ain't nothing gonna be going back to basics, you know.
Sure,
I guess.
Sure.
So you're like, man, why you trying to make sense of this?
Going back to basics. It was, America, fuck yeah, screw you, Russia, living in America.
Yeah.
But then it came down to Drago was a tool because even Bridget Nielsen, his woman, is like, get out there, you weak motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but even when I was a kid,
That bullshit ass Cold War speech you give in the end. Yeah, you can Jade and I can Jade. I'll Jade. Self-serving ass Cold War speech.
You're right. No, you're right.
I'm sorry.
You're so right about that.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. That was that death of Apollo Creed was too dramatic. Where the dude on the slow motion, throw in the damn towel.
Yeah, he does kind of rude because it was sad enough to see Apollo's face looking at Rocky like, man, I really shouldn't have done this.
You should have talked me out of this shit. Yeah. This is your fault. I blame you.
Do you see how crazy?
He about to kill me, isn't he?
Yeah. And it was almost like Creed said, "Man, I talk so much shit. I gotta take his ass whooping right now."
And then he was like, man, who's got a goddamn towel? I'll put my drawers out. Somebody will throw a towel in.
You see how we're talking, people? That's why that was so crazy that when I look at Drago coming in, I was like, wow, we jumped right into the craziest installment of the series here.
Well, it would make sense that Drago would be a boxer in Russia, and a fight promoter is not going to pass up a chance to have this rematch.
No, I know, but at the because for me, what I was saying is like, man, we didn't even have any build up to go to this. It would have been nice.
You're right.
It would have been nice if we had. And look, I don't know. I'm talking about the trailer.
They'll do it in the movie.
Well, I hope so. Because I was just telling them, I was like, so right now it feels like 20 years down the line, their grandkids gonna be fighting each other because Creed got a baby now.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, that the way Rocky's talking to him there, the whole like, this guy's hungry, he's got nothing to lose, you got a lot to lose. That's the same conflict he was having in Rocky 3.
Yeah,
where Creed was trying to tell him like, man, you got to stop being scared. What? You want to break me down? You want to make me sad? All right, I'm scared.
Yeah.
What are you scared of, Rock? I don't want to lose what I got.
I forgot about that.
But I'm gonna say this about I don't mind them being Russians, but it had to be Drago's. Like, in Rocky 4, Drago didn't like nobody's daddy.
That's
He did not look like nobody's daddy, man.
Yeah.
Papa, fuck that, man. He looked like a goddamn
know what I
robot.
say?
Yeah, but he was, the Russian government would have extracted his sperm and made several Winter Soldier Dragos in a tube.
Oh yeah, shit! I say the third movie, just throw them babies in the rain again.
You know what I think though? I think Rocky gonna die.
You know something? Why do you think that, man?
Because it's that kind of dramatic arc. It's at this point. You're looking at Rocky, you can see he's kind of old to be doing these.
I thought he was going to die in the last one.
Me too.
Right. He cheated death the last one.
Can I add something to that?
Okay.
Stallone wrote this.
Okay.
So he probably wrote Rocky's going to die.
Yeah.
Also, for parallels, Mickey does die.
Yep.
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
And looking at him here, I'm like, yeah, he's pretty
But
much.
see,
Mickey
we're
at
in
this point.
2. We're not in 3 yet.
Oh, yeah,
But we skipped over 3.
Okay. So
Oh,
and I would say, do it, man.
Because I'm sure he's like, I should have got my Oscar last time. So this time, if I write my death scene, they have to give it to me.
Right.
They had to, yeah. He gonna put the guilt trip on.
Right. And if they don't, fuck you.
Yeah.
Doing any more of this shit.
I'm gonna make these motherfuckers think I'm really dead.
Expendables 18.
Yeah, man. I can see that. I mean, I didn't know if they were gonna do that because he just keeps coming back. He likes this too much.
I know, but I think he might be thinking, okay, this time I got to really do it.
And it would, you know what? That Martin, I would love for them to do that. That would make sense because we were talking about how the stakes are higher. The stakes are higher. Everything here, just like Rocky in the original series, stakes got higher when he got a family. Now,
And think about the science of the hero's journey. The hero cannot become the full-fledged hero until his mentor dies and passes
Okay,
away.
that samurai shit going on right there. Yeah.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah.
That's where that canon comes from. But I will say this: if Dolph Lundgren shows up, if there's a robot, I'm done.
Dolph Lundgren is showing up.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in
Yes,
the movie.
he's in the movie.
Fuck
He's in
this.
the movie.
I'm sorry, man.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I
Do
think
we need that?
Yeah, I think this looks great, but my problem with it is this. I think Creed is going to be like, well, you know what? He killed my dad. Well, I'm going to kill his son in the ring so he can feel real.
No, I ain't going that far. They ain't going that to make this like a straight revenge movie.
They want you to still like him.
Yeah, they exactly. And you know what? Ryan Coogler is not back for this.
Oh, what?
That bromance is done right here.
Oh,
but this, yeah.
Oh, when I heard what's his name song in there,
Kendrick.
yeah, I thought for sure that meant Ryan Coogler was back.
No, he's producing, I think, but he's not in it. But I will say,
it still looks good.
They're doing what Ryan Coogler did. Like if the thing with Rocky IV is that Rocky IV had money. They are still capturing some down to earth moments right here.
Yeah.
You still feel grounded with this.
Yeah, because back when all those Rocky movies came out, boxing was a big thing. That everybody, people stopped what they were doing to watch boxing on Friday nights or wherever.
Yeah.
Now boxing is it's secondary to
MMA
UFC.
took over, man. Yeah. People want to see people. Yeah, people want to see people die now.
Yeah, because we had too many bullshit boxing matches.
Exactly. Well, now we're getting too many bullshit MMA boxing matches too. That's why people are like, you know what? I just go watch movies now. But yeah, and this is another thing. I think that if they can kind of crank up the tension between Felicia Rashad and Baby Creed,
I was gonna say, and Bill Cosby.
I'm happy to see her have a life beyond the Cosby Show.
Yeah,
Or something.
Cosby's like, you the one that got away.
And by that I mean you woke up.
Gotcha. No, man. But the thing is with this,
She probably took little sips every day until she was immune.
She built him immune.
How are you still awake?
like he's falling, like she's just looking at him. He's falling asleep before her.
Nice try, motherfucker.
You ain't gonna get me. But here, he's the son that came out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the one that's a product of fucking around. I hope that comes into the relationship somewhere where she finally has to say, you know something, I've tried all these years and I got to blow off some steam right now. I love you, but goddamn, you're not really mine. I got to tell you.
Oh, well, I feel like she did in the first one. I mean, it was a thing.
Yeah.
It was a thing where it was acceptance and it was love. I still want to see you do well, but I want this one to be the one where she's like, okay, I've been holding this stuff in for a long time. I got something to say.
Well, she kind of got fed up in the first one.
Yeah,
Because
he
was fucking up in the
She
first
was
one.
fed up, but she was fed up with him boxing. Now, what if he really needs her, especially if Rocky dies, and she's like having trouble at this point accepting him?
I don't know
Because him boxing reminds her too much of
now,
Creed.
it could be that because in the first one she was like, I knew you out there. I didn't want to come and approach you because I wouldn't want to deal with that shit. I was mad, but I got over it, and now I want to help.
Yeah.
So they've passed that milestone. But this does seem to be him saying like, I gotta avenge my pops, and her going probably saying like, you didn't even know that nigga.
Right. No, hey. Yeah, I mean, and the way she's kind of saying that could even be right after Rocky died. Like, don't act like this is about your dad.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know that Negro. Yeah. You knew Rocky, but you knew him.
Yeah.
He was over there living in a man. Yeah. And you was out in the orphanage somewhere, some shit in the project.
You know she was loving that ass when he got
He over there dancing with James Brown. And you over there eating, government cheese.
Yeah, she know that.
I'm just saying. Y'all saw the first movie.
Well, you know what? I want to thank everybody for the input here. Thank you, Jake, for your input. No, it's something. No, you can sit right there, man. It's something where I hope the movie is good. I hope that
it looks great.
I hope that it captures all the flash that we love from the Rocky IV, even though we all recognize how silly it is. But it has some great moments in there.
Yeah.
But let's not forget again what brought this series back to a good Rocky movie, which is the emotion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now let's hear some. We gave our reaction. Let's hear some Stardust reactions. And for those that don't know about Stardust, Stardust is the app. You heard us. sitting up here giving our reaction to Creed 2. And a lot of people are like, damn, why don't y'all shut up and get to the point? Well, now with this app, you can. Get it for your Android, get it for your iPhone. And what it allows you to do, it allows you to go in and give your reaction to a movie or a TV show or maybe even a trailer, like we're going to do right now, and do it all in 30 seconds. And people love you for it because you can put it out there for the whole world to see. And if you do get it, you can get it many ways, but go through our link, stardust.app.link/double toasted, and remember to tag us at double toasted on there. All right, as I said, gave you our reaction to Creed 2. Let's listen to some other people out here like Movie Files. Movie Files loved it. Didn't have the complaints we did, it sounds like.
This is definitely one of my favorite trailers of 2018 so far. They did a great job of just establishing what we're going to get into. For those that are familiar with Rocky, we get the great quotes. We get the training montages. We just get a great idea of what we're getting into this November. Michael B. Jordan, Tessa Thompson are just phenomenal performance. I love those two. And I also think the trailer did a great job of bringing in a newer audience. The trailer lets you know what you're getting into, and that's what a trailer's supposed to do. I can't wait for this movie. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. I thought it was a knockout punch.
All right.
That was good and concise.
That covered that very well.
Has he been in here before? He just looks like so many of the brothers that we've had come into our studio.
I like the way Martin is just racially profiled.
They all look like to me.
No, I hear you, man.
Because he kind of looks like Dynasty and some of the other guys. So many I could name.
I was like you, Martin, but I like, damn, we've had a lot of hairy black dudes come through here, so I don't know.
You know what? It's fucking true. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Some hairy Negroes in here.
Yeah, man. Right, shit, I was looking at him and I thought he was King T'Challa. Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, he was in here doing that Black Panther review. But I will give him, he summed it up very well.
He did.
And he summed it up on why, not only why that trailer worked, but why a trailer works in general. Let's go ahead and move on to our next one. This is Patrick Burdo YT. And he did not like it. He did not like it. 2 stars out of 5.
Patrick Burrow Whitey.
Well, that explains everything then.
Moving on.
The Creed 2 trailer really gave us nothing. It was just scenes, and like Michael B. Jordan looks great. The entire story will be really cool against Drago's son, but it really doesn't give us anything more than just a reason to go see another Rocky movie, which is being pushed out. I don't really have any reason to want to go see it because this movie trailer has not really given me much substance of anything involving a story for character development or arc. It's just, hey, he killed my father.
I mean, like, OMG. what WTF?
Oh my god.
I feel like I got plenty out of it.
Yeah, look, we had some complaints about it, or some cautions about it, but isn't that what a...
I don't know. That trailer didn't show me the whole movie, so what good was it?
Yeah. It was kind of like... Mark has that face again, Mark. So whatever.
Maybe if he didn't do it when he's on the roll in the subway, he might need a better move.
She didn't make that face. Whatever.
About to get mugged, right?
But
now.
I like the way he said, look, I respect him not... If he's not crazy about it, it's fine. But it's like, it's nothing but scenes. Ain't that what a trailer is?
I know.
Scenes and dialogue. What the fuck is wrong with this crowd?
I mean, shit, they showed a title at the end. What the fuck?
Credits, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I look.
Yeah, all they did was give me another reason to see another Rocky movie. You're like, wait, what?
That's what the trailer is.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I respect your opinion if you're not crazy about it, but I don't know. I don't agree with. You didn't convince me.
Right.
With your argument there.
Ain't that what a trailer is? All there was a bunch of flickering lights and images.
Hey, man, the Matthews, WR, another one. Not crazy about it. Let's see what he has to say.
Creed was a huge surprise and is actually my favorite Rocky movie and one of the best of its entire year when it came out. But this trailer was edited quite poorly in my opinion. It looks like it has an interesting story enough, simple. I'm a little more curious to find out more about it. But overall it was edited poorly, but the cinematography looks great and the characters look great.
Actually, you know what? He said something that you said. Oh no, that was for another movie. I'm sorry.
actually, I think the editing could have been better on that.
Okay, so you agree?
I do. I agree with that. I didn't say that.
Actually,
but I do agree
you
with
know
it now that he says that.
I was saying that the cinematography looks good. I said that,
that's great.
They caught Flash, but they also look grounded in some scenes, which is what made Ryan Coogler's movie so nice, man. Because there was some moments like when the dude's riding the motorcycles down the street.
Oh yeah,
that was cinematic, but mostly it felt like a movie that was pulled back from what Rocky was doing. Although which one was the one where Rocky owned the restaurant?
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. I actually liked that movie.
I like that one too.
It was good. Movie.
I felt like I felt like Creed was a good transition from that. But you know something? That's a lot of people reserve their review of like the technical aspects of a movie for the actual movie. I like this dude actually came in and talked about things like editing and cinematography. That's cool. He's a real movie fan. All right. Looks like white people hate it, black people love it. R.A. Raw Jedi Ladder. He says, I cannot wait at Team Stardust. What did you think of the Creed 2 trailer? Tag me in your reaction on what you think. And also he says, at Double Toast, remember to do it. But let's listen to what he said.
So he subtitled his whole Stardust.
He did, yeah. He's talking in sign language. But no, this is a 5-star, 4-star review out of 5. Sounds like he still liked it, but let's hear what his complaint might be.
Ooh, Creed's gonna fight the son of the guy who killed his dad. The emotion that's already there. But what I love about the trailer that the first movie did well is that it shows that Creed feels like he still has a lot to prove to everyone despite having people supporting him and a family. But this just shows that we have so much built up within you after so long that you still feel like you got something to prove to the world, and sometimes that can do more harm than good.
I love his Stardust reactions. I can't wait to be back on here again.
Ooh, girl,
I'm gonna tell Mama on you.
It sounds like a mix between that and the college dude that's like, what are you doing? You're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Doing college.
You're not doing anything anyway.
Right.
Go see Creed.
Go see Creed, man. And if you don't, I'm going to tell Mama on you. You eating Doritos, you going to get constipated.
But hey, I like his enthusiasm. I would say he has so much. Well, you know what? Enthusiasm is like is there, but what was the star pulled off for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why was it one?
Why not 5?
Yeah, why not 5?
Maybe he never gives 5s.
Oh, you ain't gonna never know though.
I know something you don't know. We know you to find out.
Your daddy. You have to go back and get revenge. Ooh.
Oh. I love it. No, that's good, man. We just riding up your enthusiasm, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, thanks, man. Thank you for the the tag right there. And listen, go out there. You know that's what we do, people. We roast out a little bit, so don't get mad.
It's the roasted toast.
It's the roasted toast. So yeah. So hey. You saw how much fun that is. You heard our reaction. You heard all these people's reaction. And the great thing about today is that you heard different reactions. Please go in there and get the app for your iPhone or get it for your Android. And also get it through our link. Stardust.app.link/double toasted and tag it.